Hello students, myself Dattatreya Jadhav. I am from NGO College, Karnataka. During our last lecture, we will study some examples on sets. Today, we are going to discuss some operations on sets. We have already studied that operations on sets in 9th standard. The chapter set. Union, intersection, complement. These are called as operations on the sets. First operation on the set is complement of a set. Complement of a set. So if A is any set, A is any set, then complement of set A is denoted by A dash, or it can be written as A raised to C, that is A complement, and it is defined as set of all elements of X such that they are from universal set, but not from that set A. So I can define that definition as it is a set of all elements of X such that X belongs to universal set. These elements belongs to universal set, and X does not belongs to A. If A and U be the or are the, A is any set and U is the universal set, then complement of this set, A complement or A is to C, can be defined as it is a set of all X such that X belongs to U or X and X does not belongs to A. म्हणजे A मध्ये नसणारे आणि U मध्ये असणारे. For example, I am writing here, if U is universal set, U is here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's our universal set, and here A is defined as set of even numbers, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, set of even numbers. And now complement of that set is denoted by A dash, or it is also denoted as A complement, is defined as elements in U which are not in A, that is 1 is in A, no, so write A, 1 is there. 2 is in A, yes, don't write. 3 is in A, no, so write here. 4 is in A, don't write. 5 is in A, no, so write here. 6 is in A, yes. 7 is in A, no, write here. 8 is in A, yes. 9 is in A, no, write here. 10 is in A, yes, don't write. So A complement is nothing but 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Means it is the set of elements which are in U but not in A. Now this set can be represented by complement of set can be represented by a Venn diagram as, if suppose that it's our set A, then A complement is a set of all elements which are in U not in A, means these elements which are not in A, these elements are in A complement. That shaded portion denotes the set A complement. Okay, now properties of complement. Properties of complement. If we take complement of complement, that is A complements complement is equal to. Now A complements complement is set of elements in U which are not in A complement. It means that they are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, which is nothing but A. So first I am writing here, first property is complement of a complement is that set itself A. Now if we take complement of U complement, that is universal sets complement, is clearly a phi set, null set, it is an empty set. Third property is complement of phi. Phi complement is U. Okay. These are three properties of complements. First one is complement of complement is that set itself. Universal sets complement is phi. Phi's complement is universal set. Now we are moving to next operation on the set, that is union of two sets. Union of two sets. The union of two sets is denoted by A union B. A union B, and is defined as it is a set of all elements which are in A or in B, which are in A or in B. Here or is taken in the inclusive sense. A or B both. A मधले किंवा B मधले दोन्हीतले सगळेच घ्यायचे, ते म्हणजे A union B, and it is defined as like this in set builder method. A union B is set of all elements of X such that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. X belongs to A or X belongs to B. If A is equal to, here I can take a set. A is set of even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and B can be written as here I can take 1, 3, 5, 7, 4, 2, like this. Now A union B is defined as, A union B is defined as set of elements in A or in B. Writing first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 10. 2 is repeated, don't write twice. 4 is repeated twice, don't write twice, write only once. Means I am writing here the all elements in A union B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 and 2 is repeated, so don't write again. 10. A union B is nothing but set of elements which are in A or in B. Now take another example. If A is a set of prime numbers less than 10, if A is a set of prime numbers less than 10, tell me the prime numbers less than 10. 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay. Okay, prime numbers less than 10. 2, 3, 5, 7. Now take B. B is a set. Taking yes, even numbers less than or equal to 10. Even numbers less than or equal to 10. Even natural numbers less than or equal to 10. So which terms are included here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now from these we find A union B as it is a set of elements which are in A or in B. Okay, I am writing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 from both and all the elements in A and B. That is nothing but A union B. In Venn diagram, we represent this as union set can be represented as in Venn diagram. Let's suppose that it's our A, it's our B, and it's our universal set U. Then A union B is nothing but this shaded portion. A union B is nothing but this shaded portion. Or if A is here and some elements are common in B, so A union B is nothing but this shaded portion. A union B is nothing but this shaded portion. So in Venn diagram we represent A union B like this. Now there are some properties of union. There are some properties of union. First property is A union B is equal to B union A. A union B and B union A both are same. Both the sets are equal sets. Okay. Second, this property is known as commutative. Means 2 into 3 is 6. 3 into 2 is also 6. Like that. A union B is equal to B union A. Second property is A union B and we take a union with C. Then this is equal to A union B union C. This property is called as associative. This property is called as associative. A union of 5. Third one is A union of 5. When we take A and take 5 and taking union of these two sets, 5 is clearly empty set. So what we get? We get only set A. This property is known as identity. Identity property. Fourth one is A union A. A union A is what? A. This property is called as idempotent. Idempotent law. A union A is equal to A. Look at here. A union B is equal to B union A. Commutative. A union B union C is equal to A union B union C. Associative. A union 5 is equal to A. Identity. A union A is equal to A. Yes? Idempotent law. Now A union A dash. If we take A union A dash, then what we get? It's universal set. Or you can denote this by X. A union A dash is equal to U. Now, if A is subset of B, A is subset, proper subset of B, then look at here. Proper subset means, for example, I am writing here example A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means all the elements of set A are in set B and B contains extra elements. Then we say that A is proper subset of B. If A is proper subset of B, then A union B is clearly B. Then A union B is equal to B. A union B is equal to B. If we take union of A and U, A union with the universal set is, yes, what? Universal set. A union U is a universal set. Then we write A union U is U. And last one, A is subset of A union B, and B is also subset of A union B. A is subset of A union B and B is subset of A union B. Yes, sir, these are called as properties for union. पुन्हा एकदा सांगतो, युनियन म्हणजे काय? एतले आणि बीतले सर्व एलिमेंट्स दिले की ते युनियनचे झाले. फॉर एक्झाम्पल हियर ए मध्ये 2 4 6 8 10 आहे, 1 3 5 7 4 2 हे बी मध्ये, तर ए युनियन बी मध्ये ह्यातले सर्व एलिमेंट्स द्यायचे, फक्त कॉमन डबल झालेले एकदाच द्यायचे, ते म्हणजे युनियन. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट, after union we are moving to next operation, that is intersection of two sets. Here if A and B are two sets, A and B are any two sets, then its intersection is denoted by A intersection B. For intersection we use the symbol like that, ultai. So A intersection in B is what? It is the set of elements which are in both or which are common to both A and B. That is, it is a set of elements in A and B. So I am defining this as A intersection B is a set of all x such that x belongs to A and x belongs to B, and means of and दोन्ही असले पाहिजे, common to both A and B. This set contains elements common to both A and B. For example, I am writing here. For example, suppose that is a set of all x such that x is divisors of 12 and x is natural number. So I am writing a set of all x such that x belongs to n and x is divisor of 12. So what we write here? Divisors of 12. Divisors of 12 are 1, 2, 4. 3 is also divisor of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 itself. These are the divisors of 12. And if B is the set which are divisors of 18, set of all x such that x belongs to natural numbers, and these divisors are natural numbers. X is divisor of 18. So divisors of 18 are clearly B is equal to 1 is also divisor of 18. 2 is divisor of 18, 3 is divisor of 18, 4 is divisor of 18, no. 5 is divisor of 18, no. 6 is divisor of 18, 7, 8, 9 is divisor of 18, and 18 is also divisor of 18. No. Now we define A intersection B on these two sets. A intersection B is nothing but a set of common elements. Set of common elements. Which elements are common in A and B? 1 is common here, 2 is common here, 3 is also common here, 6 is also common here. 4 is not common, 9 is also not common, 12 is not common, and 18 is also not common. So A intersection B is a set of common elements in N. Common elements means a set of 1, 2, 4 and 6, which is nothing but A intersection B. 1, 2, 3 and 6. Sorry. Not 1, 2, 3 and 6. Okay. In Venn diagram, we represent this set as A intersection B as. In Venn diagram, we represent this set as if it's our A, set A, and it's our set B, and there are some elements common. Then that portion common to both A and B is called A intersection B. Is called A intersection B. There are some properties of intersection of two sets. First property is A intersection B and B intersection A both are same. A intersection B and B intersection A both are same. Okay? The value of A intersection B and B intersection A both are same. Second, that is A and B are commutative. Or intersection is commutative. A intersection B intersection taken with C, then we write it's as A intersection B intersection C. A intersection B intersection C means intersection is also associative. Third one is A intersection phi. What is the common? A intersection phi is clearly phi. Fourth, A intersection A intersection A is what? If both are equal sets, then intersection is also equal. A intersection A is A intersection with A dash. A intersection with A dash. Yes, which are common terms are there. If A is, suppose that A is 1, 2, I can take here. U is equal to set of 1, 2 up to 10. Okay. If I take A set of even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, then what is about A dash? A dash is a set of, yes, odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And if we take A intersection A dash, then what do we get? It's clearly an empty set. So I am denoting that set by phi. Next, sixth properties. A is proper subset of B. A is proper subset of B. Then A is proper subset of B means what? Look at it. A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay, and B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clearly, all the elements of set A are in set B, so A is proper subset of B. So, if we take intersection of these two sets, then what we get? 1, 2, 3. Yes, common elements. Intersection means common elements. Common elements are 1, 2, 3. Means what we get? A. So I am writing here, if A is proper subset of B, then A intersection B is nothing but A. A intersection B is nothing but A. A union with, A intersection with U is also A. Common between universal set and that set is A. And A intersection B, last property, A intersection B is subset of, yes, A intersection B is proper subset of A, and A intersection B is also proper subset of B, or you may write here subset of. These are the properties of intersection of two sets. Look at here, A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. That is, intersection is commutative. A intersection B, intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. Intersection is associative like this. Now we are moving to our next definition. Here is the definition: disjoint sets. Disjoint sets. Two sets A and B are said to be disjoint if A intersection B is equal to 5. Any two sets A and B are said to be disjoint if intersection between these two sets is 5. For example, I am writing here. I take one example is here. A is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, and B is equal to, B is like this, 2, 4, 6, 8. Now taking A intersection, write the elements which are common in A and B. A intersection B is clearly empty set, so these two sets are called as disjoint sets. So students, today in this video we learn about complement of a set, union of two sets, intersection of two sets, and one more definition is there: disjoint sets. Two sets A and B are said to be disjoint if A intersection B is equal to 5. I hope you understood today's operations on set clearly. Thank you for watching the video.